I'm Learn Man, the host of the Kynd podcast. Welcome. I'm super excited to have this conversation with you today. Listen, if this is your first time tuning into the Kynd podcast, Kynd is spelled K-Y-N-D. Yes, with a Y. And you're wondering why? And thanks for asking that question, because kindness starts with you. Y-O-U. You being kind to yourself first, taking care of yourself first, and then worry about everything else after that. So on the Kynd podcast, there are two non-negotiables. One, I've given you be kind to yourself, and two, be kind to others. And let me simplify this thing. There are 5 pillars that highlight this Kynd podcast. It's not your traditional podcast, but it's kindness, positivity, energy, community, and joy. Now let's jump right into this episode called Humpty Dumpty Took This Fall. All right, let's jump into it. It's something different, and I think it's going to apply to our everyday life. All right, let's jump right into it. All right, story time. Jumping right into it. Humpty Dumpty, the Kynd version. A Kynd podcast rhyme. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. But what if the story didn't end right there? What if somebody simply showed up and they cared? What if instead of walking away, someone chose kindness and decided to stay? They couldn't erase the hurt from his fall, but they could remind him he still had it all. A purpose, a future, a reason to try, a reason to get back up and reach for the sky. Kindness came first and sat by his side. You wouldn't have to pretend, you wouldn't have to hide. Sometimes being kind means simply being near, listening with love and making it clear. I see you, I hear you, you matter to me. Your fall is not the end of your story. Then positivity whispered, look toward the light. Today may be heavy, but tomorrow can be bright. Not pretending the cracks and the pain weren't real, but believing that broken places can still heal. Then energy arrived with a powerful call. You still have something inside you after the fall. Protect what you carry. Choose what you give. Surround yourself with the energy that helps you live. Then came community, saying, you're not alone. Sometimes we need others to help us get home. A hand reached down, another reached in, and together they helped Humpty begin again. And finally came joy with a smile so wide. Even after the fall, there's joy inside. Joy doesn't mean every moment feels right. Sometimes joy is simply choosing to search for the light. So maybe the king's horses couldn't fix him that day. Maybe the king's men didn't know what to say. Maybe putting Humpty back exactly as before was never what Humpty really needed anymore. Because sometimes we fall, sometimes we crack, sometimes life changes and there's no going back. But wisdom can hold us, positivity can guide us, energy can move us, community can stand beside us, and joy can remind us that life is still there, waiting for us. So if you see someone sitting where Humpty once sat, don't just talk about the fall and leave it at that. Reach out your hand, be present, be true, because helping someone rise might begin with you. And if you're the one who has taken the fall, remember you didn't have to rebuild it all. In one day, one moment, one breath, or one try, start with being kind Kynd, to yourself, and then rise. Because here at the Kynd Podcast, we know what is true. Be kind to yourself first, then be kind to others too. Kindness, positivity, energy, community, and joy. Say it with me. Kindness, positivity, energy, community, and joy. The fall may be part of the story, but it doesn't have to end. This time, when Humpty Dumpty falls from the wall, we won't stand around simply watching him fall. We'll show up, we'll reach out, we'll help where we can. Because sometimes it doesn't take all the king horses or all the king's men. Sometimes it just takes one kind person willing to help another person begin again. Welcome to the Kynd Podcast, where kindness begins with you. Y-O-U. Maybe this story was specifically for you, but I can attest that it's very true. I spoke with several people in the last 2 weeks, and I promise you, this is exactly what they needed. And sometimes when we think about our ability to help others, it's not about money, it's not about finances, it's not about just, oh, can you do specifically for me? I just need you to call me, check in on me, ride by or say hello, give me a gentle smile or whatever it is. And that's really some of the richest things you can have. And that's what the role here is on the Kynd Podcast, reaching out, looking, finding those everyday unique things. I've gotten people who reached out to me who are very much interested in being on the Kynd Podcast. I'm so excited about that. And if you're interested or you know someone, it's Kynd, Kynd, podcast@gmail.com. I can't wait to hear from you. Once again, I'm Learned Man, your host of the Kynd Podcast. You've tuned into another episode, and I'm super excited about what's to come and look forward to seeing you very soon. Once again, if you're not subscribed to the Kynd Podcast, please do it right now. Push the button, go over wherever you're watching this at. It's Kynd, Kynd Podcast.